Hello and welcome to Dad Life Reviews. My name is Scott. I'm a father of two. Now, let's get into this review. What is your signature scent? Or what was the first scent that you wore with regularity that really boosted your confidence? I'm curious, and so is everyone else that's watching, so please leave in the comments below. My fragrance journey really began when I was a child, like a lot of us, watching my dad shave. He would lather up the foam and put it on his face, and he would shave, and then following that, he would put on his aftershave. And three guesses what that aftershave was. We're talking back in the 80s. That's right, the scent of my childhood was Old Spice. So that was kind of the scent that I would smell. My mother didn't really wear fragrances very often. She had kind of a sensitive nose and would often get headaches, so she didn't really wear perfumes. So pretty much the only scent I really smelt on a regular basis was Old Spice. So let's fast forward to high school when my friend Dave came to me and he said, Scott, if you really want to get the girls' attention, you need a cologne. But that's pretty much all the, the information he gave me. So I went down to my local Walmart and they had a lot better selection back then. And I asked the lady that was working in the cosmetics department to kind of give me a little bit of guidance. I really had no idea, but I wanted to smell good. And I ended up purchasing Hugo Boss Sport. Now, this is the original. This came out in 1987, and it is a aromatic fougere. I was able to, the bottle I got back then obviously was a lot bigger than this. This was a vintage sample I was able to purchase recently, and it still smells amazing. This sample's got to be between 25 and 30 years old, and it still smells great. What you're getting with Hugo Boss Sport is, imagine this. You're going for a walk through a beautiful garden. There's, the regular garden flowers you'd see, but there's also some wild flowers. It's in the morning, so the air is crisp and there's still dew on the petals. So imagine that fresh floral smell coupled with a green smell, which I heard best described as when you snap the stem of a dandelion. That fresh green scent as the white begins to kind of come to the top. That is the green smell that you're basically getting coupled with the flowers. So this is not a feminine scent in any way. It's classic 80s freshy. It's fresh florals and greens, and it's just delightful. I mean, I have to look back at my young self and give me a pat on the shoulder because this was not a bad place to start. And this was pretty much my signature scent, if you would say, through high school. Now, let's fast forward a little bit to college. My tastes were continuing to refine, and I've always loved the scent of vanilla. Maybe you do as well. And I had vanilla candles in my college room, and I just loved that smell. So I went down to my local department store. I live in Canada, so that was either Sears or the Bay. I forget which it was. And I went to the cosmetic counter and asked the lady behind the counter, to again give me a bit of advice. But I really liked that scent of vanilla. And so she recommended a relatively new release at the time, Givenchy Pie. Now, this is probably the third or fourth bottle I've had over the years. As you can see, it's a sample. It lists the notes right here. This basically became my signature scent. It was love at first sniff. This is an oriental woody fragrance. You start off with some bright bergamot. Then you're going to get into some amber and a combination of benzoin and vanilla, which work really, really well together. And pretty much you're going to ride that benzoin vanilla scent throughout the fragrance. It's by no means a linear fragrance. It definitely takes you on a journey, but the vanilla is the main heavy hitter in this one, and it is just delectable. I've loved this scent ever since I discovered it back in college, and I pretty much wore it exclusively for nearly 20 years. Now, I'm not the only one. I know a lot of men rocked Givenchy Pie, but that was pretty much my signature. Now, the benefit of having a sole signature scent was people actually recognized me by this fragrance. This is what they knew me by. But it really is more of a fall winter scent. Fortunately, again, because of my mom, I never really sprayed too heavy. So I guess that kind of saved me in the summer. It wouldn't have gotten too cloying. But yeah, this is what I wore pretty much for about 20 years. And this was a summer freshie. So come my 40s, I decided to up my game once again. And subscribing to the philosophy of Kaizen. Now, if you haven't heard of Kaizen, I might actually do an entire episode on this. It's a philosophy created by an American, but that led to the Japanese automotive revolution. It's the idea of constant and never-ending improvement, looking for incremental ways on a daily basis that you can improve yourself. And as a magician, that is my main profession outside of this YouTube channel. I'm a professional children's magician. I'm always looking ways to improve. So whether it's the online experience, making it easier for my customers to book, whether it's adding new routines to the show, whether it's my attire, or whether it's the way I smell. So in my 40s, I decided to take a deep dive into the world of perfumery and fragrances, and little did I know how deep that pool went, but it's been fascinating to learn about this pretty magical world of fragrances. It's amazing what they can do. I mean, By the Fireplace, that's a fragrance that literally has you sitting in front of a fire, drinking a cup of cocoa while roasting marshmallows. It really encaptures all those smells and that experience. So it's incredible what they can do. So I discovered a lot of fragrances, did a lot of research, and now that I have a number of fragrances in my collection, I'm no longer just rocking a single fragrance. I don't really have a signature like I once did, one that I wear all the time. But if there is a fragrance that I tend to turn to the most, kind of a dumb reach, it's uber versatile, classy, mass appealing, just a beautiful fragrance. I would say my current signature scent is Dior Homme 2020. This is truly a designer masterpiece. This is a woody citrus fragrance, and you can also see the dent there. This is a woody citrus fragrance. So you're going to start off with some citruses, creating some freshness off the top. Then you're going to get into a mid of patchouli, vetiver, and musk. And then that transitions into your base of smooth cedar. This is class all the way through. It's just a beautiful scent, and it's great for literally any occasion. You name it. You could wear this to the grocery store. You could wear this to a wedding. You could wear this to work. You could wear this on a date. The only place that I would suggest that maybe this isn't ideal, that maybe there's something a little better suited, would be to the gym. It's a little classy for the gym, but I mean, if you want to rock CEO vibes while you're pumping iron, then you know what? You do you. So it really is, it's great for anything, and all 4 seasons as well. Again, spray a little lighter in a hot summer day, but pretty much, spring, summer, fall, winter, you can wear it any time of the year. It's just a great signature scent. And I'm so grateful that I discovered it. So there are a lot of great signature scents, and some of the things that you're looking for are things that I just mentioned in this Dior Homme fragrance. Unlike these two, because this is a fall winter fragrance. This is a spring summer fragrance. You can wear them all year, but something like a Dior Homme 2020 is better suited for being a signature scent because it's good for all 4 seasons. And you also want to have something that's going to that you can wear to the work, that you can wear on a date, that you can wear pretty much anywhere. It's just one of those dumb reach. It's never going to be off-putting. It's never going to be too loud. It's just going to be just a great signature scent. You're always going to smell good, and people can know you by that scent. Some people take signature scents in a little bit different way. They'll actually have signatures for example, each season. They'll have a spring signature, maybe like a green Irish tweed. They might have a summer signature, a fall signature, a winter signature. So these are a few ideas for finding a signature scent for yourself. But please, if you're watching, please write in the comments below, what is your signature scent? I know there are probably some seasoned frag heads out there that know their stuff and might be able to give some great ideas to newcomers. We'd all love to hear what your signature scents are. So one more thing I want to mention, again, I don't know where along your fragrance journey you are, and this is just the beginning of this channel. We're going to be going over many other fragrances and many other topics. You see, Dad Life Reviews is not just a fragrance channel. I'm here to offer anything that I feel can make you a better parent, a better spouse or partner, and a better man. So, or woman, depending on who's watching. But I really want to help you to improve. And as I've discovered, scent is just one of the ways that you can do that. So when you're going out trying to find this signature scent, one, always sample. Always sample. Whether that means you're going to go down to your local department store and try a few things on. And again, don't just smell it off the strip. I recommend that you put it on skin, walk around the mall for a few hours and really see how that fragrance develops, because each of us has our own skin chemistry. So what smells like something on myself may not smell the same on you. And it's really, really important to smell it for yourself, because a reviewer like myself or someone else may describe something that sounds just amazing. But once you smell it on yourself, you're like, meh. So it's really important to sample first. And if you can't find it in a store, then perhaps check out one of the decant shops online. There are some really great decant shops, and I would recommend that, because sometimes there's just no other way to try a particular fragrance without buying an entire bottle. And I wouldn't advise, with the price of fragrances these days, to commit to a full bottle before you've at least tried it. So yeah, you want to try either sampling or getting a decant. Some of the decant shops that I've personally tried are Split Scent, Decant Boutique, The Scented. Those are a few that I've tried and had positive experiences. This is not a sponsored video. I just want you to go to a legitimate, decant shop. Also, never buy retail. I mean, there can be sales sometimes, but you're going to be paying a lot more money. So I always recommend to buy from one of the online shops, for example, Fragrance Buy, where you can basically buy fragrances for 60 to 80% of the retail price. So you always want to shop at a discount shop online and save yourself a lot of money that way as well. So I hope this has been helpful. We're going to get into a lot more fragrances and a lot more things that'll just help you to improve to be the best parent, the best spouse or partner, and the best man or woman that you can be. So thank you for tuning in. If you like this content, please like and subscribe to this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.